Tonight, we are following several new developments in the Richneck Elementary School shooting.
Tomorrow marks 2 weeks since police say a 6-year-old boy intentionally shot his teacher. Here are 3 things we learned today. First, that teacher, 25-year-old Abby Zwerner, is out of the hospital. A spokesperson for Riverside tells us she was released this week and will continue her recovery at home. Second, the family of the boy is speaking out for the first time since the shooting. We'll go over their statement in a few minutes. And finally, there is still no set date for when students can return to Richneck. Sarah Hammond joins us here in the studio with more on what the division is doing for families in the meantime. Sarah?
Well, Richneck Elementary schoolers have been at home with their families for 2 weeks now. Parents and teachers still don't know exactly when class will start again, but the Newport News School Division has now laid out a timeline of what will happen in the next week. 2 weeks since police say a 6-year-old shot his teacher at Richneck Elementary School, there are still a lot of questions and fear.
This is unacceptable.
Mark Garcia says after missing 10 days of class, his son keeps asking when he can go back to school.
He just wants to see his friends one more last time because it's possible that my son will be possibly going to another school.
According to the Newport News School Board, the answer is soon. A message on the school's website says the school will offer walk-in emotional support services on Friday. Richneck is also now offering pick-up grab-and-go meals with breakfast, lunch, and a snack from 12 to 12:30. They will also offer individualized education packets for parents to pick up so their students have assignments to work on until school reopens.
They're only giving us packets. How is that supposed to? This is a second grader. These kids need help. Half of these kids are hungry.
On Wednesday, school staff has organized a time for Richneck families to begin transitioning students back into the building. Parents can go with them from 3:30 to 5:30 in the afternoon to visit with staff. One parent who wishes to remain anonymous says her daughter is scared to go back.
They don't feel safe going back to that school. My second grade daughter said, "Mom, they don't love us because they don't want us to be safe."
Karen Lynch, an administrator on special assignment, says administrators will send a message next week with their official start date. School Board Chair Lisa Searles-Law says by the time students return, there will be a new metal detector installed. As parents, students, and staff are preparing to return to Richneck, it's important to check on everyone's well-being. Mental health professionals encourage parents to take note of any angry or anxious behaviors in their children. If they do notice changes, they say you should be open and honest with them and let them know it's okay to talk about their feelings. Try to keep as much of a routine as possible and limit exposure to TV and news as much as possible. And above all else, they say listen to all of their concerns and fears. Back to you.
Sarah, thank you. We told you the family of the 6-year-old boy is breaking their silence. They released a statement through an attorney today calling what happened an unimaginable tragedy. They say their son suffers from an acute disability and that he had a care plan at school which required his parents to accompany him to class every day. The family says the week of the shooting was the first week they didn't attend class with him. As for the gun that was used, police say the child's mother legally owned the weapon. The family did not share any specifics about how or where it was stored, only that it was secured. No charges have been filed against the mom or the boy, who remains, we're told, in the hospital for treatment. You can read the full statement on 13newsnow.com.